Hello student, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am give you lecture on the structure of atom. Actually this is important topic. This is important topic or lesson for 10th standard also and for 12th standard also. So we comes first on the elements. What are elements? Elements is the purest form of the matter. Now, till now, 108 elements are discovered. What is the atomic structure of any atom? So, there are three subparticles. There is a proton, electron, and neutron. Proton having positive charge. They are in the nucleus. Electron surround a nucleus, revolve in a fixed orbit, and they have a negative charge, and neutron having no charge. So proton and neutron, they are present in a nucleus, and electron revolve around the nucleus in a specific shell or orbit. Now what is atomic number? Atomic number is a number of proton, that is it equal to number of electron. Then what is atomic mass? That is the mass of nucleus, that is number of proton plus number of electron. Now, what is electronic configuration? Means what? Around the in atom, around the nucleus, the electron are distributed in a specific way. That is called as the electronic configuration. So, electron revolve around a specific orbit or a shell. So, near the nucleus, there is a first shell, then the second, and then third, and so on. So, in first shell, there are always only 2 electrons are present. So, minimum 2 and maximum 2. Then in second shell, there are 8 electrons. Means in second shell, there are 8 electrons revolve around the nucleus. In third shell, there are minimum 8 and maximum 18 electrons are present. So, there is a formula for electronic configuration, that is 2n square. So, you can add the number of shell, that is 2, and suppose I take a second shell. So, you get 2 into 4, that is 8 electrons present in a second shell. It is a very important topic because the electronic configuration come under inorganic chemistry in periodic table. In periodic table, then S block element, P block element, again it comes in a 12th standard, that is D block element and F block element. In 10th standard also, you have chapter periodic table. In that, this concept is introduced. Now we go to valency. What is a valency? Their combining capacity of atom. Means what? First, I am going to the table of element. That is, I write 10 elements. That is a first one is a hydrogen. You know the name of element and their symbol also. So hydrogen having symbol H. How many electrons present? Or you can say their atomic number is 1. So electron number is also 1. So what is their electronic configuration? Electronic configuration you always write in a bracket and separate by commas. So you can write the electronic configuration of hydrogen, that is 1 dash 1 dash. So what is the valency of hydrogen? That is +1 or -1. Then helium. The helium having symbol He, that is capital H and small e. So their atomic number is 2. So proton number is 2 and electron number is also 2. So what is electronic configuration? So in first shell only 2 electrons are present. So it does not take electrons or give electrons. So their valency is 0. Now lithium. So lithium I can write capital L and small I. So what is the valency? 3. Proton number 3, electron number also 3. So their electronic configuration, in first shell there is a 2 electrons. In second shell only 1 electron is present. So their valency is what? Their valency is 1 plus. Then beryllium. So what is the symbol of beryllium? Be. Their valency is 4 is equal to 4. So their electronic configuration, in first shell 2 electrons are present, second shell 2 electrons are present. So it having valency +2. Then boron. Boron having symbol B, having atomic number 5, proton number 5 is equal to electron number 5. So what is valence? What is the electronic configuration? 2 and 3. So their valency is +3. Now carbon. Carbon having symbol C, having atomic number 6, proton number 6, electron number 6. So their electronic configuration 2 and 4. So valency is +4. Then nitrogen having symbol N, having valency 7, proton number 7, electron number 7. So their valency is 2, 5. So here, how many electrons want in outermost shell? That is 3. So the valency of nitrogen is -3. So from nitrogen takes 3 electrons, or so it becomes minus. Otherwise, up to the boron, it always give electrons, and that is why they becomes plus. Then oxygen having valency 8. So proton number 8, electron number 8. So their electronic configuration is 2, 6. Here oxygen takes 2 electrons. So they become -2. Means they are taking 2 electrons from other element or from their itself atom. Then fluorine having symbol F, having valency, having atomic number 9, proton number 9, electron number 9. So their valency is 2, 7. Here they takes only 1 electrons. So their valency is -1. Neon, Ne. Here you can see nitrogen is having only N, but when is neon comes, the symbol is capital N and small e. Their atomic number is 10. So proton number 10, electron number 10. So their electronic configuration is 2A. So their valency becomes 0. Why their valency becomes 0? Because maximum capacity of electron is fulfilled. So So they does not require any electron. So their valency is 0. But in case of carbon, carbon is an extraordinary element because it having 4 electrons in their outermost shell. So they does not give electrons or they does not take electrons. They share electrons. That is why carbon having covalent character means it's shared electrons. It does not take or give electrons. So carbon having very special character other element from other element, that is carbon having covalent characters. So it shared electrons and it does not take or give electrons. So now what is a valence and valency and valence electron? So we will see what is valency. So here hydrogen having valency, I said plus or minus 1, that is valency. And what is valence? Electrons. So here only one electron is present, that is called as a valence electrons. Means your outermost shell in atom, in outermost shell, how many electrons are present is called as their valence electron. So in helium, how many electrons present in valence shell? So there are 2. And what is the valency? Now what is the valency? Their combining capacity. Means once I said that helium having 2 electrons in their outermost shell. In helium, only first shell is present. In first shell, there are 2 electrons. Means what? There are maximum capacity of outermost shell, that is 2, and 2 electrons already present in helium. So they having no combining capacity. Means they does not take electrons and does not give electrons. So their valency is 0. So they are called as a inert element. Why they are called as inert element? Because their valency is 0. That is why they also called as a 0 element. Then we say lithium. So in lithium, their valency is plus 1. Means what? Means this first shell, lithium having second shell. And in their second shell, only 1 electron is revolved. Means their first shell they having 2 electrons and outermost shell having their 1 electron. So the how many valence electron present in lithium? Only 1. But what is the valency? Means in outermost shell they having only 1 electrons. So to fulfill the shell, it required 8 electrons. But in lithium, 7 electrons are very impossible to take. So what they do? They donate electrons. And when they donate electrons, they become plus 1. Another example, that is beryllium. In beryllium, their valency is 2. Means what? They having, what they have? They have 4 electrons. In first shell, they have 2 electrons. In second shell, they have 2 electrons. So, there how many valence electron present in outermost shell? 2. But what is their valency? 2. Means what? Actually, to fulfill the outermost shell, they required 6 electrons. But it is very difficult to get 6 electrons. What they do? They donate 2 electrons and become plus. Up to the boron, they always donate electron and becomes plus. Why they become plus? Here in beryllium, we can see why they become plus. Actually, proton number having, what is the proton number having? 4. Means electrons also 4. But at the time of when they have to fulfill, what they do? They donate 2 electrons. Means they donate 2 electrons. It becomes electrons are 2 and protons are 4. So they become plus 2. And their outermost shell, how many electrons? They have 2 electrons. So they having how many valence electrons present in their outermost shell? There is a 2 electrons. So this is the difference between valency and valence electron. Now we can see in nitrogen, they having, what they have? They having 7 atomic number. So there is in outermost shell, they having 5 electrons. So 5 valence electrons. So how many electrons they want? They want 3 electrons. So it is very difficult to donate that 5 electrons. What they do? They accept 3 electrons from other atom and they becomes minus 3. Means what? Here we can see example. In nitrogen, they having how many electrons in outermost shell? 5 electrons. That is 3, 4 and 5. So in outermost shell, 5 valence electrons are present. But fulfilled means they have, if they have 8 electrons, they can fulfill their shell. So 4 to 8 electrons, what they do? They accept electron. They take 3 electron from other atom and they get satisfied. So when they donate electron, they take electron, they becomes minus. Means when electrons are donated, it becomes positive, and electrons are given out, it becomes electrons are taken in, it